Good Wednesday morning. It is a halfway point of the week. It's going to be a nice day, sunny all day long. Highs today will get up around 40 degrees. Breezes will have slowly or have already subsided, so it's just a nice day overall. Now tonight, the winds are going to shift a little bit. Will be a little bit warmer tomorrow, actually, honestly, up into the low 40s. So that's nice. And then on Friday, cold front comes through tomorrow evening with a lot of wind, northerly winds, bringing in very cold air tomorrow night into Friday morning. Friday, it's going to be highs only in the low 30s if we break freezing. Thursday night into the teens. Same thing with Friday night. So definitely need to get your hose bibs winterized if you do not, or anything else you need to winterize and insulate. You better do it before that cold hits. Then we're going to watch this disturbance to see if it can move up this way. On the GFS, it doesn't make it this very far north. On the European, though, it just brings light snow into the area. So I'll show you that in a minute, and we'll have to see. This will be Friday about midday. Right now, this low and the snow and stuff on the GFS is much further south than the Euro. There's going to be what we call a jet streak, just a quick divergence in the upper atmosphere that ultimately does create a low pressure here. And where that streak actually ends up happening could bring us in more snow. But Saturday looks good, as well as Sunday. And then we're going to see another disturbance here forming later on Sunday into Monday. And as of now, the trajectory of this does bring some snow up close to us, but really it's the southern half of Virginia. This high in the north is very cold, so if it does happen to make it up this far north, we would get more snow. But it's got to overcome. This is a serious dome of high pressure. We saw similar things like this in the past, and this high is going to make it a snowstorm here for southern Virginia at this point. And we just got to face the reality that that high is very strong, very cold, and very suppressing. So cold air sticks around next week, and then we get a clipper, slightly warms us up a little bit here before it reinforces the cold, and then maybe another southern system we'll have to watch in the long range. But in general, it is a very, very cold pattern until way late where we see a true change here. And if this is true, then we should see a warm up. This is strong southwesterly winds. The whole country is getting invaded by warmer air, even though we're holding on to a little bit of coldness here at the end. The last time the models did this, though, it turned right around and ended up being colder. So we'll have to see if this comes true. All right, so I said the European looked a little different. It sure does. Again, focusing on our region and looking over the next several days, we see, yep, same thing pretty much, and then cold air really coming in. And it does reinforce itself. And then here is the jet streak in the snow, and it moves up in over us, according to the European. So it's pretty nice light snow feature for all of Virginia. It would be a very powdery snow if it hits up this way. I have to see if that comes true. And here's the follow-up system we're watching. And for on the European, that is not a snowy situation for southern Virginia. So I have to see if that comes to fruition. Which model's right? I don't think it's going to be easy for the models to figure this one out. So we'll have to see, especially a jet streak. I mean, you're talking about a divergence in the jet stream, and figuring that out is going to be very difficult to do and pinpoint. We'll see what the European and the GFS model show at noon today. I'll give you an update on the website. So what does it look like overall with the moisture pattern? Not very wet, even though we're getting these systems. So if we go to us locally here and look at the rain forecast for the next 7 days, it does show some precipitation, but even though the Weather Prediction Center is really showing the suppression and the coldness of the air, not bringing us much moisture. And so, yeah, not much to talk about. So, yeah, cold. I mean, that is the dominant theme. Cold weather. We could get a touch of snow on Friday. We could get a bigger touch of snow on Monday if things come around right, according to the GFS. But as of now, I would say I'm very skeptical about both scenarios. More confident we may see a little bit of snow on Friday than I am on Monday. Anyway, that is it for now. Have an awesome Wednesday and the rest of your week.